Picking off where we last began, going off of Viridian Forest, we are exploring the woods to catch a Weedle. Thanks to Steel Scummy requesting we use a Weedle. In tomorrow's episode, we are going to be catching a Magikarp. The theme for that one is going to be a Magikarp with massive arms saying level up. That has Metapods, Caterpies, Weedles, and Pikachus for some reason. But for those of you that don't know, I will have to capture a Pikachu off camera because I'm not subjecting you to 4 hours of me wandering. But I might upload a behind-the-scenes clip, and joining us again is Penny Q as the replacement for Pepsi Wolf, who is currently digging around with his camera.
Hey.
Furries, can't fix them, so you deal with them.
Yes.
Any comments, Penny Q?
Burn. Alright.
My
Hey,
current team consists of a
started.
Voltor, a Mankey, and a Caterpie. I'll get Weedle later on.
The Caterpie! Oh, they look so cute.
Butterfree, no! Why, Ash? Why? The most heart-wrenching scene ever.
What happened? I just...
Okay, Dad.
Yes, but I will capture Weedle because, like Steel Skarmory said, I need to use a Weedle. Is her name
What?
Steel Skarmory? I can't remember what her name is. I just know she has that Black Butler as a profile with the young boy.
Mike, what's the best build you can have in this game?
I have no clue because that's competitive talking, and I know nothing about competitive.
Oh.
What I do know is I know Gengar's a really good Pokemon, but I can't get one unless I use a cheat. What else is there? I know my main team usually consists of a Charizard, a Dragonair, maybe Gyarados. No, I'm lying. What was my last team composed of? Yeah, I just make up my team with whatever Pokemon I like most. Usually a Dragonite because Dratini is so hard.
Mhm.
Don't take that out of context. So yeah, Pokemon. 35-minute episode. Around 35 minutes, but I hope you guys will enjoy this thing because I'm not your generic YouTuber that cuts it to 10 minutes because clearly that's too little time. Yeah, I grind a lot. So if you're looking for a PokeTuber that literally fast forwards or actually talks about the game, you're on the wrong channel. This channel was made by furries. I'm just their hostage.
I ain't no
But-
furry.
Well, Penny. You're a filthy human. Nevertheless,
What's wrong with
Pepsi
you?
Wolf. So, Pepsi Wolf, as a filthy furry, as a fluffy, how do you feel about Pokemon? How would you describe the first episode?
I feel highly offended.
You should be. Anyways, edgy jokes aside, so yeah,
Oh my
sorry about
gosh,
the
yeah,
background.
you're
My brother can't keep his mouth shut. But yes, edgy jokes aside. Okay, so yeah, jokes aside, yeah, I'm not your everyday PokeTuber. I'm not edgy on purpose. It's just who I am. Although I try not to be because apparently people are going to say I'm in the furry community. Even though I'm not. I'm fluffy. Get it right. Darn you.
The average saying.
I am not your average Saiyan. I am a super
Anthropomorphic
vegetable.
Yeah.
I'm the
There's a
super.
difference between furries and anthropomorphic. What is it?
Sweetie, I think you lost your train of thought there. Furries are anthropomorphic. They're anthros, people that stand on 2 legs, or animal-like creatures that stand on 2 legs. Anyways, long pauses aside because Penny doesn't talk. Neither does Pepsi.
I'm having technical difficulties.
The only difficult thing
Okay.
here is getting you out of bed.
Weedle! So you're trying to capture Weedle? How much Pokeballs do you have?
I have 2 left. No, I have 1 left. You get given 6 Pokeballs, but that Mankey or Rattata I tried to catch broke out. So I'm down to 1 at the end of the episode. Isn't that great?
Oh, great.
No.
A little Weedle. What the heck is that? It's like a caterpillar with a horn?
Well, Weedle's technically a worm or a centipede, but it is a poison type Pokemon. If you touch the barb on its head or tail, it will sting you with a deadly poison. That's why its signature move is Poison Sting. It also goes from
That's so satisfying.
it also goes from worm to Cocoon to B.
1,000,000 points to Gryffindor. Oh my god.
That's a good blooper, though. Don't.
I hate this camera so much right now. Mm.
That's the thing you were trying to get today?
Oh my god.
Oh.
I was trying to get that around Christmas.
I'm
But-
guessing you get it from Job Shipper.
No. It was during the government shutdown where everything just fell apart.
What do you mean? It's still going on, right?
Not really. They agreed. They had an agreement or whatever.
Oh, the government's reopened. Thank goodness.
That's why everyone's getting paid.
I would have heard something. It was like
It was
just a
pretty-
few.
It was just like a very small Great Depression. The not so Great Depression.
Nothing good about depression.
Fanny, look in the
What?
chat because when I was yelling technical difficulties, it took a picture of me.
You're like Bugs Bunny.
It looks so scary. I look like I have true fear in my eyes.
Jeez. Did you mess with the election?
I cannot answer that fully. It's like Siri, like declining to answer a question. I don't know what to say, but I learn something new every day.
What the heck? Oh,
I don't know, like
time.
something. And now I have a green dime. The magic of Sharpies. I don't think it's not worth anything.
Wait. Why is the game playing by itself or the video?
I think it was already pre-recorded and then everything else.
Wait, no, the game was paused.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, he's here. My mouse is moving.
It went back. Oh, sorry.
He just muted his mic. Oops. Sorry.
Son of a bitch!
Oh! Where did he?
What happened? Why did you restart it?
Because I was talking through it with the mic off.
Yeah, we can.
You were talking.
I thought you were just ignoring me, which is why I kept pausing. And I was like, wait, are they just gonna keep talking and this is just gonna be the unprofessional Let's Play? You two were like talking about politics and I'm like, and this is
You
literally
hear
what I
us saying like, "Oh, where's Mike? Is he gone?"
said. No, I just heard you talking. And I was like, so if for those who don't know, just stop talking. Yeah, so for those who
Glad you
don't,
caught
yeah,
it
and like
now.
trying to make Weedle useful is very just pause to let you two finish.
Comedy gold.
I really thought you just walked away.
I
Exactly.
didn't walk away. Didn't you see that episode playing?
No.
We saw it go backwards and we're like, what?
I'm like, right when I clicked on your camera to check, she said it was still going. Like, wait a minute. I saw it jump all the way back. Like, oh, he's
We were
here.
hearing you. Yeah.
I thought you two would just ignore me and it was going to be the unprofessional Let's Play. Where
I
I
would
just
ignore
try to
you.
like power through what you're saying.
That sucks.
Anyways, do we have a response from either Penny Q or Pepsi Wolf?
I can't wait to see that magic carp. And I love them Weedles.
No. Smoke a Weedle.
Smoke the weed.
Anyways, yes, Weedle is not a very useful Pokemon, thanks to Skarmory, because she hates it. Good choice! Now, for those of you that don't know, my party's pretty small, and the amount of Pokeballs I have is pretty thin. It's a shame you just can't grab them and murder them around, right, Pepsi?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yes. What? Yes, I know. I suck. I'm bad at Pokemon. Look at me. I'm trying to be Aaron Hansen. I'm so angry. By the way, Penny doesn't know who that is, and I feel
I know.
disappointed.
Game Grumps.
No, she's never watched Game Grumps, even though I
I've
recommended
heard
it to
of that
her.
name. I've seen some of their videos. I'm not fucking.
Oof.
I know.
I know I'm gonna sound like a hipster, but I prefer their old work.
Who
Because
doesn't?
their old work was pretty funny.
They're all, I believe that they were pretty good back in the past because, Danny was like so out of the game loop and Aaron was just so angry, especially in the Battle Kid episode. And then in Super Mario, the fans remade Battle Kid for them. But then Danny and Aaron, they stopped being funny because they went to go be musicians. Oh boy, what sellouts. Seriously, I'm going to pocket my money to go buy the next Switch game, you plebs. Oh, what's that, Sony? And EA, you're getting sued by the fans? Oh, wow. Maybe you shouldn't be. Anyways. So.
Confusion!
What the fuck was that?
Well, you see, Pokemon Fire Red is just a remake, so it's inferior to Pokemon Fire, to Pokemon Red or Blue. Pikachu's the worst Pokemon, Its stats are garbage and it needs a light ball just to get off.
My head hurts.
Vulpix is superior with its Ninetales Alolan form.
Okay, nice guy. Whatever.
I'm a nice guy. Don't assume my gender, princess. Kakuna's a pretty cool Pokemon if you like hiding in your shell.
Oh my god.
Well, we're at it.
I've never seen this side of you, Mike.
What side of Mike? I'm not Mike. I'm Halo fan 79. Master Chief could totally beat AO6, man. That guy's totally weak. Anyways.
I feel empty inside.
You should feel empty inside because everyone took your soul out. The mainstream media are lying to you. Area 51 is just a secret base for planes, not aliens. Wow, are you jerk? Stopping there?
I swear, I just want to fly in an airplane right now and slap you across from.
I knew what you were about to say, so I'm like, go on.
Yeah, filthy German. Look in the mirror, Pepsi. You're Hispanic. I mean.
I am whiter than white itself.
So you're a Frenchman and you admit it, you British bastard. I loved you, Pepsi Wolf, until I found out you weren't white.
Jeez. How could you, Mike?
Let's play Monopoly for millennials now.
Caterpie is my favorite Pokemon, but Ash was so dumb for releasing it. Psychic Bug? Seriously? It's a great Pokemon that has Stun Spore. Get out of here, you plebs.
What is going on?
This is called comedy.
Confused.
Comedy is driven forth from confusion. Look in the mirror.
This side of Mike.
This is Pokemon Fire Red. This is a Weedle. Like the cool kids say in the hipster, I mean, as the cool kids say, I would like to smoke a Weedle. Do you have some of that oddish? Can I know what you kids are taking? Are you taking Mary Jane out for a date? Nothing beats that hot box and that hot rod. Yes, I do go pimping on the nights. Yo, he's the hoe.
I can't anymore.
This is too much for me.
Broly can't beat Kakarot because Kakarot has Gogeta. I love Broly. He just screams Kakarot.
Oh my god.
Oh, so Skullboy, he watched Super Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and apparently in the soundtrack you just hear Kakarot, Kakarot screaming in the background in the soundtrack. But when Vegeta and by the way, I should give clarification. Dragon Ball Z is a series created by series creator Akira Toriyama after being inspired to create Dragon Ball Super because Dragon Ball Evolution filled him with rage. Due to this factor, we got Broly as a canon character. Now, Broly is the legendary Super Saiyan who is swole. Have you seen these trees that flex in the woods in this game? He's like that, but even bigger. And yes, Broly is quite an interesting character in design and in his original movie, although he lacks personality, and the reason he's so angry is because Goku, as an infant, had cried in his chambers. Yes, the legendary Super Saiyan, a berserker creature, is pissed off by the sound of an infant crying next to him when he was an infant.
He just cried a lot.
That sounds like something the creator doing.
Wasn't this on Team 4-Star as well? Or was it someone else who remade it?
It's they did the movie where it's like, that's so dumb, but he's so cool. But that's so dumb.
Yeah, I remember watching it at one point.
And then Piccolo, the Green Namekian in the series, it's like, You don't get it. He's the legendary Super Saiyan, and he's literally motivated by the crying infants. He's literally a massive fucking baby. Kind of like what you're being. You're just mad you're not the legendary Super Namekian. Bye, Vegeta. Bye. Yeah, you should watch Team 4-Star, Dragon Ball Z. Even if you're not a fan of anime, they really do nail the story and sum it up in like a couple seconds.
And make it funny as hell.
Yes. But Broly, oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Oh, do you know what they scream after Vegeta and Goku fuse into Gogeta? They scream, Gogeta! They just start screaming, Gogeta! Go, Gogeta! Go, Gogeta!
He's slow.
He might... I love Broly. He's just so swole.
I can tell
Did
that's
you
what-
know that
that's
Weedles
a
are actually
man.
terrible Pokemon? Yes, I knew that. What's your point, Scrublord? How dare you call me a Scrublord? I have you know, I went to regionals with a Caterpie. What's your point? You're a scrub.
This is
Yeah,
hurting
you're a
my head
scrub.
so much.
Hey, Pepsi Wolf, why don't you take that stick and take it out your ass? Who put it there?
There is no stick.
Oh, so it's a dick.
There's no dick either.
So you're a furry. I'm disappointed in you. You're a German furry. I am very disappointed in you. How could you not hail our
record half of this
savior, Adolf
episode?
Hitler? Haven't you seen those beautiful boy pictures of Hitler?
The
Did you know when
majority
Hitler
of this
died?
episode will be me screaming.
Did you know when Hitler was born, and after Hitler was found out to be a bad man, the word Hitler died in everyone's last name? They went back to their maiden names because nobody can use the word Hitler in their name. The only time you hear the word Hitler is when you hear the word fuck Hitler or I'm going to punch Hitler in the face. Truth be told, if you tried to hit Hitler in his prime, you would get your neck snapped because that man was quite built. Get your history right, Scrublords, unless you have the power of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Anyways, unless you have the power of Arnold Schwarzenegger, he will beat the shit out of you.
In Jersey, I think it is, there is a baby named Hitler.
Oh, sweet. Praise the Lord.
The one baby named Hitler.
Yes, and his father wears a German uniform everywhere.
Princess.
I think there's like a video of it, but I'm pretty sure I've like screwed the location up big time.
So you screwed the pooch, huh? Well, you are a wolf, so that's completely understandable. Tell me, who is your dead mother? I mean, who is your pack leader? Are you the alpha or the omega? Or are you the beta? The projectile-based creature that destroys everything? Quite interesting, is it not?
I am secretly the government. Shh.
I am full of edge.
Da-na-na.
Disclaimer, this video has swearing, massive amounts of sexual references, Pepsi Wolf, Penny Q, and an individual that doesn't know when to stop.
Exactly.
Don't shove your cream in my mouth.
Understandable reaction.
Oh my! There's a series of Pokemon that my brother showed me. Brock is doing a mountain of acid.
Oh, have you heard the theory why Brock doesn't open his eyes? There's a Pokemon known as Snorlax, and the way Hyper Beam, the most strongest normal attack you can use, is released is through his eyes. So people theorize that the reason he never opens his eyes is because he's secretly holding back the power of Hyper Beam, like Cyclops from the X-Men. If you haven't heard of him, he can
Yeah,
shoot
I've heard
a
of
laser beam from his
There's,
eyes.
there's an anime out there called Polar Bear Cafe, and the zookeeper looks like Brock, without a doubt, just a fatter version of him.
Aye.
I'm not even kidding. I'll even find a photo.
Oh, Fact Fiend. They dude's talking about how I know what to talk about. I just freeze. I don't know why. I know
Freeze!
exactly what I'm gonna talk about.
Penny Q, you should just open up your mouth and speak with the heart, not the mouth. Close your ears and open your hand.
See, the zookeeper looks like Brock.
I cannot see the zookeeper. Please describe him in full detail.
A fat version of Brock with a lighter tan.
So he's a white guy.
Well, not really a white guy. Just in this picture, he looks white.
Is he the right guy?
Was the only guy in the room, so.
Oh, wow. I love that panda.
There's
Hey,
two
look, it's my cousin Jeremy. My cousin Jeremy was a panda bear.
Oh yeah, they removed Brock from season 1 of Pokemon because
they thought he was racist.
Oh,
you didn't let me finish. I was finally about to. Yeah.
This is
Sweetie, if you
really
don't-
awesome, and you ruined it.
Sweetie,
I
if you
was about to say a full sentence, man.
Sweetie, if you can't finish it first, you shouldn't have said it at all.
Gotta
And
gather my
you just
thoughts.
gotta sometimes.
How do you Is that a new type of drug?
I've
Are
been
you taking a new type of drug? Are you some kind of hipster? I mean, are you?
Oh, God,
Oh,
no.
can I
But
retell
this
that
is a
joke?
Let's play. If this is a freaking let's play, let's talk about what you're. Okay.
Let's talk about the game instead of what's
Yeah.
going on.
I like how this is like a
Go ahead.
really long episode that just went nowhere fast at the beginning.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Here we have a Mankey taking on a Geodude that's been poisoned. Oh no. And the Geodude is almost dead thanks to the critical hit from the Mankey. Look out, folks, because it just used defense curl, but I don't think curling up is going to stop it from the low kick, an attack that hurts Pokemon by the amount of weight they weigh. Unfortunately, I'm above this. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to use a your mom joke to use and you know where I'm going with this.
Mhm.
Anyway, Mankey just leveled up. Look at her go. She's level 7. Look at her fur puff off and her attack grow stronger. Here we have a Sandshrew. Hopefully she can take on the hairy shrew with a very smooth back. Anyways, Penny Q, do you have anything to add to the situation? Would you like to narrate? Would you like to tell us what you think of Sandshrew or Pepsi Wolf?
Oh, he's based off a shoe. It's so cute. Sorry.
Of course.
I'm really fond of their character designs. No.
Unfortunately, Pepsi Wolf has died.
Nah. I'm sure he's taking a break.
What would he need a break from?
I don't know.
Well, anyways, we have Sandshrew taking a beating from Mankey, but this Sandshrew is level 11. He's gonna take her out with a scratch attack and a sand attack, and he's gonna curl up and beat her. Wow, if this was a contest for 2 people in an actual fight between humans, I would be kicked off the show instantly. Wait, this is my show. They can't kick me off. I own the show. I am the show. Well, not technically, sir, since you can be replaced by Penny Q and Pepsi Wolf. 2 individuals that could quite easily replace you because they're not as edgy or as energetic as you are. Creating a more, let's say, secure and socially acceptable show. I hate you so much. I know you do, and that's my job. You bastard. Well, I am yours after all. You. Anyways.
Hey, why are you looking in the mirror?
Yes, Penny. What was your
Why are you
question?
talking to yourself in the mirror?
I broke my mirror because my reflection would not stop mocking me. It kept repeating everything I said back at me. And when you thought it stopped talking, it punched me in the face, so I punched it back, smashing the dimensional portal between both our worlds, sending shards everywhere, and the mirror world was stopped from invading the world. You can read about it all in my book, Me, Myself, and the Mirror. Or MMM.
That's sketchy.
Yes, it is.
Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur is a grass-type poison that has the advantage against Sandshrew that does not know any ground-type attacks to destroy it. Using Leech Seed will allow you to leech off health constantly, and while it might lower your attack with Sand Attack, Leech Seed will never miss at draining a little bit of health from the creature. And this Bulbasaur, he will prevail! Anyways,
Isn't Sandshrew wild?
This Sandshrew is caught by a trainer, so it is technically a tamed Pokemon.
Okay. Have you ever thought the training and harboring of these Pokemon is...
Don't get all PETA on me, sweetie. We have lions fighting tigers, and the tigers win! Tiger fanboys rage and joy!
Don't you think it's against their...
Pokemon evolve by fighting each other and getting stronger! All we're doing is domesticating them and using them for entertainment.
Well, that's against their stuff. They should be able to live on their own and do what they want.
Oh yeah, let that little Caterpie you love, you named Jeremy, get eaten by a Spearow or a Pidgey, rather than having it turn into a beautiful butterfly and reproducing with other Butterfree.
Besides, what if
totally
you did that
makes
in the
sense.
real world? You did that to badgers. You did that to raccoons.
Last time I checked,
butterflies.
That is what Typhlosion is based off of, the legendary honey badger. And tell me, can you use the reincarnated spirits of the dead to fight other Pokemon using hexes, curses, and spite to lower your enemy's attacks?
I just feel it's all shady. They're captive. These animals are in captive.
Well, these animals are examined to have friendship with the trainers, and once they become certain Pokemon can only evolve by getting friendship. For example, if you capture an Eevee, a domesticated animal without a wild location to be found within any of the games up until possibly Sun and Moon, Eevee could only reach its legendary state of being the dark type Umbreon or the psychic type Espeon by building a great kinship with its trainer, evolving to the power of friendship, and training it in the dark or in the dusk, creating a legendary duo that could not be gained through any other means. Yeah, go figure. And what about Golem and Gengar? A Graveler can only evolve into the legendary Golem by trading along with a Gengar. Magmortar, a flaming Pokemon that is the evolution of Magmar, a Pokemon you will see in this game, but not Magmortar, could not evolve without the Magma Cube, a man-made object filled with volcanic energy, and when traded when holding the item, it evolves into Magmortar, or Haunter, who, without being traded to a legendary trainer or a close friend, its power could not be unlocked and become the haunting Gengar, who would steal your spirit away should it be in your shadow.
Una.
What about Machamp, a Pokemon that seeks to be the best there ever was in fighting tournaments and other types of events? Machamp, its legendary belt, would only be held back without its evolutionary form of having 4 arms. By trading it, it gains a new partner and seeks to improve that partner's strength by proving itself in the ring, gaining its evolutionary form of Machamp, gaining 4 arms, proving its own strength in the arena.
So this is the first Pokemon game in the series, right?
Pokemon Red and Blue, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green are remakes of the originals
Oh,
and updated versions.
which consoles do they play these?
What?
What consoles are these being played on? Like that they can be played on?
Oh, Nintendo Game Boy Advances and possibly the latest generations. You can definitely get it on the 3DS, but you can't get the remix of Fire Red and Leaf Green because those haven't been remade in the 3DS titles or digital updates, unfortunately.
Ooh, those are getting rare then.
Well, to be fair, the games are pretty popular. And that would fall under Game Freak's category support, I believe. Also, your Nintendo 3DS or DS Lite can play the Game Boy game should you get your hands on a legendary cartridge of the originals, as Pepsi would.
Kakuna's kicking ass.
Kakuna? Yes, it is. It has poisoned the powerful Geodude, and it will take on Onix bravely, using its hardened shell to poison it. He rocks, even though his defense took a massive blow. Not his defense, his attack, my bad, was lowered by 3 levels, making its attack level 8 and its defense level 13. It will prevail. It can try to win. It will win. It will win. Oh, did you know in the Pokemon movie it's actually revealed that Pokemon originally were captured in Pokeballs but were actually enslaved? Like the way you're saying? They were enslaved via psychic or electric collars.
Oh wow, that was part of the original idea?
Pokemon. Well, that was in the Pokemon movie. That was explained because in original Pokemon, what it was explained in Pokemon Black and White, I believe, is dragon trainers that live in this little town. It was explained that they fought dragons to prove themselves worthy of training the dragon-type Pokemon. So I believe the original way you would train Pokemon is by fighting them hand-to-hand survival style, proving your strength to that Pokemon by beating it up, and then just mending its wounds.
Oh, so
After which, well, I mean, Pokeballs didn't exist, so if you wanted to become a Pokemon trainer, you would have to fight Onix, a giant F-off snake with either a water-type Pokemon or your bare hands. And if you can pile drive an Onix into the ground, you deserve it, don't you? You deserve its respect and loyalty if you can beat it.
True.
But now you can just throw a ball at it after you beat it with your Pokemon. Although, technically, should a Pokemon faint, I don't see it as dying as much as I see the Pokemon being rendered unconscious. Keep in mind, Pokemon get stronger in a fight. And if we were talking about this in a real-world setting, the skin of an Onix, although it would harden with the more battles it has, becoming Steelix over time. Yes, there might be alternatives to Pokemon becoming evolutionary forms. Although Onix must get a steel coat, a domesticated one anyway, must get a steel coat in order to become Steelix, I'd argue that the way a Steelix transforms in the wild is by constantly fighting different Pokemon. And let's talk about this realistically. Every Pokemon must have endured 100 battles by the time you reach one that's level 50. It must have fought different trainers, different wild Pokemon, and trained itself to become that tough.
Dang.
So no, I don't see the PETA reason of like you're beating helpless animals. No. It's not survival of the fittest as much as it's training to become the strongest.
And the animals want to do that too. All right.
Yeah, the animals want to evolve to like reach their ultimate form. They breed, create strong children, and those children go on to fight to create stronger opponents.
Yeah.
Onyxes just eat rocks all day. Besides, a lot of Pokemon are social, so they could also fight each other, while Pokemon could live in social circles. The Pikachu line, for example, live in packs.
Aw.
While more solo-dwelling Pokemon, like I assume Onix are, they would butt heads and clash to level up. After all, leveling up gains you experience, aka experience points being skills or things you learn in combat. So they make each other skilled. So it's really that different from having a trainer who can, in actuality, heal a wild Pokemon with a berry or a super potion, then let it go free so it can go fight another day. Well, I'm getting too deep into the kids show. This playthrough started off with me being edgy beyond belief, and now it's become, let's psycho-examine this. Anyways, I defeated the legendary Pokemon trainer Brock, a gym leader of Pure City, and he will give me the Boulder Badge, which allows Pokemon that know the move Flash to use it outside of battle. Also, Pokemon that level 20 are going to listen to me now.
I am really confused.
I know, right? Pepsi, where were you?
I just got
Well,
back.
that too.
You bastard.
Uh,
You filthy bastard, I'll take my sword and shove it up your... Well, I can't say that because Mom taught me better. Mom taught me not to swear on the internet. I might be a space pirate, but I have morals. Given they're very flawed morals, but they're morals nonetheless.
Morals and morals.
Anyways, the episode's about to wrap up. I hope everyone enjoyed this long installment of Pokemon Fire Red. Next one's going to be 40 minutes long. Penny, would you like to be a part of that one?
No. Anything for 40 minutes. Mike.
Okay, that's going to sum up the rest of the episode. Bye, guys. Episode's over. Bye!